The sticky chili garlic pineapple is sweet, slightly spicy, glossy, and packed with bold flavor in every bite. It has charred edges, a rich sticky sauce, and the perfect balance of sweet, savory, and tangy. And the best part is, it comes together really quickly with simple ingredients. Let's start with the pineapple. I'm using fresh pineapple here. Start by trimming off the top and bottom so it sits flat on your board. This makes it much easier and safer to cut. Now slice off the skin, going from top to bottom. Try to remove just the outer layer without cutting away too much of the flesh. If you see those little brown eyes left, just trim them off lightly. You don't need to dig too deep. Now cut the pineapple into thick slices and then into bite-sized chunks. Try to keep the pieces slightly chunky. Smaller pieces can turn too soft when cooked, while these big chunks hold their shape and give a nice juicy bite. Also try to keep the pieces similar in size so they cook evenly. Fresh pineapple works best because it caramelizes beautifully and gives a natural sweetness that really stands out in this recipe. Once that's done, keep it aside. Now I'm peeling and finally chopping fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is really important here because it builds that strong chili garlic base for the sauce and gives a much better aroma than pre-minced garlic. Next, I'm making a quick cornstarch slurry using cornstarch and water. This helps thicken the sauce later and gives it that glossy coating. Make sure to mix it well so there are no lumps. Now let's move to the pan. I'm heating some coconut oil. You can also use neutral oil, sesame oil, or any oil of your choice. Then I'm adding the pineapple pieces. Add the pineapple in a single layer. Even if the pan looks full, try to keep the pieces touching the surface so they can caramelize properly. Let them cook undisturbed for a bit. This is really important because that beautiful charring enhances the natural sweetness and adds a subtle depth of flavor. Once you see golden, charred edges, flip them and cook the other side. I like them on a bit darker side, but if you do not like dark edges, just cook them until lightly charred. You're looking for caramelized edges, not mushy pineapple. Once done, remove them from the pan and set aside. In the same pan, I'm adding a little more oil, followed by chopped garlic. Cook a few seconds until fragrant. Be careful not to brown it too much as garlic can turn bitter in this recipe very quickly. Now I'm adding red pepper flakes. This brings in that chili heat which balances the sweetness really nicely. Let it saute for a few seconds. Next goes in soy sauce, maple syrup, a splash of vinegar. This creates that perfect balance of sweet, salty, and tangy flavors. The maple syrup gives a clean sweetness while the vinegar cuts through it so the dish doesn't feel too heavy. The soy sauce adds the umami depth which makes the flavor more complex. Let this simmer for a few seconds so everything blends well. Now I'm adding the cornstarch slurry. Give it a quick stir before pouring because the cornstarch tends to settle at the bottom. As soon as it goes in, you'll see the sauce starting to thicken. Keep stirring continuously so it stays smooth and glossy. If the sauce feels too thick at any point, you can add a little water to adjust the consistency. You are looking for a sauce that coats the back of a spoon. Now add the charred pineapple back into the pan. Toss everything together so each piece gets evenly coated in that sticky chili garlic sauce. Keep the heat at medium so the sauce clings properly without drying out. See how beautifully the sauce sticks to the pineapple. That's exactly what we want. Finish with a sprinkle of sesame seeds for a little crunch and nuttiness. And just look at that. The pineapple is glossy, sticky, and beautifully coated. Let me show you the texture. See how the sauce clings to each piece and gives it that rich shine. That's exactly the consistency we are aiming for. Transfer it to a serving dish, few more sesame seeds on top, along with some chopped chives for color and freshness. This is sweet, slightly spicy, a little tangy, and packed with flavor in every bite. You can serve this as a snack, a side dish, or even over rice if you want to turn it into a quick meal. If you try this recipe, let me know how it turns out for you. And if you enjoy simple, flavorful recipes like this, don't forget to subscribe to my Ginger Garlic Kitchen channel for more. Thanks for watching. Happy cooking. See you next time.